Right, guys. I'm doing this video, right, because there are a couple of people in particular in the room who I don't think are made for the 15-minute whites or the label trading, right, and they need something really simple. Sarge, you being one, you're not the type of trader that can wait for a flip 5-minute BB band or a flip 15-minute BB band to go with the white, Sarge. Okay, you are a scalper. You take 10 plus trades every day. Makes you a scalper, in my opinion, right, mate? So I'm gonna work on what MT was mentioning about the flipped BB bands on Friday. Also, I know BT's doing a video, um, which again, does work on the flipped HA BB bands. Okay, same for you, Hans. I think, Hans, if you do this now, it's dead simple what you need to do, Hans, and I'll show you in this video. Okay. And again, anybody else, I noticed this past week that JS is kind of doing this anyway. He's basically just the 5-minute on his line, trading, but using the HA/BB bands for your entries. Flipped HA/BB bands. Okay, so in other words, your first trade isn't going to be the initial move. It's going to be the first flip. Okay, so I just want to show you Friday first of all. And what MT was trying to show you, right? Now I'll pause it there. At this time we had a 1 hour blue here. Okay, we had a 1 hour blue. Yes, they were running. It was really strong markets. They were running. Okay, and this was around about, well, yeah, 20 to 10. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on my HA charts, Hans and Sergeant Pippa in particular, right? You come in the room, it was somewhere, you probably just missed this down move here. Okay? So your first trade should have been this one down before the 1 hour blue appeared here. Okay, now Hans, that's a dead cert 10 pip win. Alright, mate. Sarge, Hans, I'm going to be talking to you two in particular. Right, this was when the blue was here. That move you can see here now. See it on the 15-minute, 5-minute, HA. That's excuse me. Excuse me, guys. That is that move there. Okay, but then it comes back. This should be your first trade, Sarge. Hans. HA/BB bands flipped up. You want something there. Okay, and then you can quite clearly see after that, Hans, there was one. Might have taken this one as well. You might have had a HA yellow there. 2, 3, 4 trades until it eventually smashed back down here. Now, this one might not have given you 10 pips, Hans, but this was Friday. Okay, normally, it's an easy 10 pipper. Okay, so Hans, if you'd have done that on this particular day, you'd have carried, as I say, you'd have gone with a flow here because there was nothing on the 1 hour saying up at that point, right? So you'd have had 1-0, 10 pips, 2-0, 10 pips, 3-0, 10 pips, maybe 4-0, 4-0, 40 pips. You'd maybe had a 5-0, 50 pips, maybe. It depends on what that went there. You can see the scale there. It depends on your entry there. Okay, Hans. And all you did was you waited for that to flip up here. You had your 1 hour blue. There was even a 1 hour red you can see here. Right, that's that initial move. So the pullback you had. Excuse me, guys. You had that initial move, Hans. So again, once that had happened, and then you got the pullback, you can quite clearly see there, right? To at least 3 10 pippers and whatever that was, plus you had that one there, Hans. This is all you have to do, Hans. Sarge, that has got to be your first entry now, mate. Seriously, Sarge, on days, and I'll show you in this recording now, and a couple of recordings, right? On days when it's moving nicely, mate, you're gonna kill it doing this, and all you had to do was wait. Okay, so I've got two recordings to show you because I want to make this small because, as I say, I know BT's doing a video this week. I want him to show his, and then later on in the weekend he can show you this one. Okay, but again, it will be on the site as well. So we had some kind of news here. Let's just get past this news. Excuse me. Oh God. Right. So first of all, Hans, this was this news, whatever it was here. But then it pulls back. Look. Right now, your entries can be the HA line or the flipped up BB band. I prefer my first trade to be on the BB band, but if you're getting loads of momentum here, Hans, then fine. Right, the ones I don't like, Hans, and I'll show you as we go along in the video, when it was, let's say it was up here and it started, considering you want 4 or 5 trades a day, Hans, I would say ignore them. Okay, this one's fine because the pullback went above the line and you're going down. So listen to me now, if you're taking this down and you're above the line but between the line and the HA BB band, that's fine. Okay, if you're going up and you're in here, look, you can see it's just about in here. Right, so you're below the line and in between the line and the HA BB band. If you're going up, that's fine. It's when they're above the line to take it up here, dodgy, and when this one's below the line to take it down here, dodgy. Risky. Okay, so let's go. Right, so okay, where was it? This one, wasn't it, here? So this happened, but this would be a great first position. Now you're on BB band and the line. Okay, this is one of them hands that can go either way. I take them, right, because I'm getting a lot of momentum, right? However, what I'm saying to you, Hans, is you want 4 or 5 a day, right, and you can afford to wait for the BB band. So if you have a choice, Hans, between this one here, see, it's below the line, you're trying to take it down, you want it on the line or above that line, right? If you have a choice between this one and that one, take the one that's on the line or the BB band. Okay? Right. Again, we'll have a look here. Look, you can see it here. This one come back up to the flip down HA BB band there. You would have won that trade. Okay, and this is all you have to do. Hans, Sarge, this is all you have to do. Okay, you just look in here. Tends to be the BB bands or blues. You know that. You know that, guys. It's BB bands or blues on the 1 hour time frames if you break the BB bands. Okay, so like here you broke the 1 hour BB band, you got 15-minute blue. This one's a stronger run. You've got a 1 hour blue. Okay, with a 15-minute blue. It might want to break this 4 hour. Oh, it does look to me strong, and as Lambo will tell you, sometimes when they're like this, because it keeps bouncing, chances are it'll go through the BB band this time. In which case Lambo will be looking at the weekly and say, right, it's going to the weekly. Alright, let's have a look at that trade. Yeah, there you go. You see, Hans, you would have won that for 10 pips easy, 89.96. And Hans, Sarge, what I would do is basically what JS is doing at the moment. This is it. Okay, get yourself 4 or 5 trades at 10 pip wins a day, right? But keep an eye on the signal to signal and say, well, I would have got blah blah blah, right? Make a note of it, Hans, and say, right, I would have got 20 odd on this going signal to signal or momentum flip. Okay, and that one did win, Hans, but again, if you had the choice between that one, because it's below here, this line and the BB band, and that one which was on the line and the BB band, take the one on the line and the BB band. I know you want to look at these two, mate. Darwin, another one, mate. These could be your first move, right, Darwin, because you will notice, right, you're a clever bloke, you will notice that these are going 20 pips. Darwin, and you know, if you make this your first, you'll see, I'm not joking, Darwin, right? You will see 4 or 5 per pair a day, mate, and that's 4 or 5 times your 42 pips. Okay, right, let's crack on. Add another one there, Hans. You see? Again, look, you had a choice between that one and that one. Take the one on the HA line of the BB band. And can you see that, Darwin? 94.15. Oh, it's only 21 in it at the moment, but probably going to go more. Just one other thing, you'll notice as well, I've said in the past, right, that I prefer them when they're in between these lines. I do. Look at these. They're not in between these lines, and that's why it's below the line at the BB band here. Okay, so, you know, again, if you have a choice, always pick that one. Okay, sometimes they, you know, when they're like this, that'll just go back up here and lose. Okay, anyway, you see where I'm coming from on this, guys. Hans, Sarge in particular, you two in particular, right? Because I think for you, Sarge, waiting for a flipped BB band, Sarge, will be your first trade, and basically you could trade this all day long, Sarge, doing this. You know, and just on one pair. And that's another thing, Sarge. Stay away from the GJ, mate. Sometimes it's good, other times it's messy. Okay, so stay away from it. There are 3 other pairs, Sarge, that you could kill it on. Do it on that. All right. Flick. Okay, so you've got a blue here now. You're outside the 1 hour BB band, right? So this, Hans, you could have taken, but once the momentum flipped, just get out, because the risk is that it's going to turn. It's outside the 1 hour BB band, 15-minute blue. The better thing now, Hans, is look for this to flip down and start taking it down, because there's the first move. So you're looking for the pullback and the second move. Okay, and it's correlating as well. You know, you're outside here, 15 blue, so you've got some kind of correlation there. Once they turn as well, Hans, you know, right, where they're going. So basically, this flips up, gets back down here now and starts going up. Then you know that this is going to the 1 hour orange line. Okay, because this one's already on the 1 hour orange line, it's probably going to the BB band. Okay, look, oh, BB band to BB band. All right. But again, you only need to look for the BB band flips. Sarge, this would be the perfect strategy for you, for the way you trade. Oops. There, look. You see, Hans, Sarge? You know, so let's kind of look at what you would have had from the start of the session where we are. So you'd have been 1-0, maybe 2-0, 3-0, right? You might have got in here, but you broke the 1 hour BB band, so you might have said no. Okay, I'm looking for the down, because it'd have flipped down BB band, and the fact you broke the 1 hour BB band, so there it is. Okay, so 08, 92, 16 pips, is it? Would have got a 10 pipper in there, Hans. You know, 4-0. Okay. Crack on. Oh, blimey, were you? Yeah, perfect. Absolute perfect, that. And again, look at the UJ as well. Look at this one. Bang. Okay. Yep, so let's crack on. Still down, so you're looking for your pullback. Here's your pullback. Oh, 15 blue here. Right, so, Hans, you might have said, hang on a minute. You know, I'll leave this one and I'll look at the UCAD, because I know this one's going to the 1 hour orange line. Do you understand, mate? That's the way to look. I always say to myself, right, it's BB band to BB band on the 15-minute time frame, basically, and that's when the blues will appear, right? But I'll try and correlate. So I'll be looking at the UCAD here and saying, well, that's nowhere near the 15-minute BB band. So I think there's still more up on the UCAD, which means the GU could even muck about like this, right? Or it could come down more. All right. So you just transfer to here, hands, and say, right, well, okay, I know this one's going up more, so I'll have this one up, right? And I'm not sure if it went 10 pips, 44 to 60. So yeah, you would have had another one in there, depending on your entry. Could have taken this one down. You know, I know it's come back up here, but again, hands, if momentum's flashing that much there, for that to go up like that, just close it and take whatever. You know, you might have a couple of pips, or you might be a couple of pips down. You know, you might even have won. I mean, it went about 80 to 66. That might have won for 10 pips anyway. All right. Again, look, broke 1 hour BB band. You've got a 1 hour blue in, 15-minute blue. There was the first move, pull back, look at the BB band flipping here. Okay, you might say, all right, then it's miles away, so I'll wait till it comes back here. It's fine. No worries on that. Yep, that's a bit short, but you were on the line, so you could have had a go at that. If not, I mean, again, it's one of them, you know, it's not lost. Your stop loss would have been somewhere here. Right, so it's not lost. If you want to just say, no, I'll wait and leave it. You know, at the end of the day, Hans, you're accumulating, and I think you can see the benefit of this now. 1, 2, 3. Was it here? Yeah, 4-0. Maybe 5-0 there on the GU. You know, so you know, I mean, to me, there, you know, GU down again there, and the UCATs would have won up here. So again, Hans, you're looking at 6-0 now, and all you've done is used flipped HA BB bands from a starting point, you know, which was here down, here up. You know, this is going 1 hour orange line, so it's just a matter of saying to yourself, right, well, I know it's going 1 hour orange line, so I'll keep going that direction until I'm there. Right. Yeah, a bit short this one, but HA yellow, so you could have taken it, or you could have said, no, I'll leave this. But again, Hans, you're still looking at 5 or 6-0 already. And eventually that one did win. Oh, and look at the GU there, Hans, again. Look, mate, another 10 pipper there. Okay, all because this wants to get up here to the 1 hour orange line. You're there now. So the chances are it's going to reverse. Right, so I'll just click through fast after we've got the turning point. Right, so you've not taken this. You've not taken that. Sarge, absolutely not. Right, leave it alone. Let it do that, even though it was at the 1 hour orange line. Look for the pullback, Sarge. Same here now, you want the pullback. Okay? Same here, let it pull back. Yep. Evolving. Right, pull back. Yeah, I think I would have taken this with momentum because it's on the line and the BB band has flipped right up here. Alright, oh, look at that one. You see what I mean there, Sarge? You know, this could be your first trade at every turning point, Sarge, and I swear to God, it will sort you out. Okay? Yep, you're on the line here. I'd like it a bit higher, but, you know, if I get momentum there, I'd be taking that. Alright. Oops. Oh, right. So, again, momentum there, hands. You just close it. When it's that strong, you just say, oh, okay, I'll just wait now. This now, I know it's broke the BB band, right, but you should still be thinking up, I think, here. That's just a reaction there. Again, down here now. So up there. What was he saying at that? Yeah, again, you could have got out there. But again, now I'd be thinking down. I get something here, or momentum, I'd be taking this down. I know the signals have flashed off, but they tend to do that, guys, and then they'll come back. Okay, so yeah, but again, you could have said, no, I'll wait for the pullback and then take it. You could have ignored this one here in favour of this one because this was actually on. the flip down HA BB band there. Alright, that's all you have to do. Hands, Sarge, and again, you would have had another winner there. Right, so I'm just going to flip through now because I think we're at the turning point. Here again, watch this. Yeah, I suppose when you're looking at the UJ, you could have said to yourself, right, well, I'll leave that because the signal's disappeared. Alright, it's entirely up to you, and it is really strong, that one, so, you know, you could have ignored that. As I said, ignore the messy GJ. This tends to happen from time to time. You know, it gets really messy. Alright. There you go. Flipped up BB band winner. Flip down BB band winner. Okay. Crack on. Another flipped up BB band winner. Short again. Right. Leave this. Let it go up a bit. Again, if you had a choice there between that and that, take that. See, got back to the BB band. Hands, that is exactly what I was talking about. You know, sometimes they win, mate. And sometimes they do that. Okay, so, you know, but again, BB band, bang, winner. This one, line, winner. Okay. And the UJ has eventually turned, by the way, guys. It's just, you know, it's just sometimes when they're that strong, they need to push a bit more. And again, the second move would have been a flip down HA BB band there. Okay. Right, Sarge, this is a prime example of why I think you should ignore the whites. Right, look at this white here. Right, the wait. Are you going to wait after seeing that? Are you going to wait for this? You're not, are you? Come on, Sarge. You'd have been trying to take it up there, trying to take it up there, trying to take it up here with the white. Okay, that is what you do because you're a scalper, mate. You'd have had some success here and here, but then you'd have lost here and here and here, and that's what tends to happen with you. You either lose early on or you lose late on because you're constantly trading. So this is why I think this system now of flipped HA BB band, Sarge, will work better for you than going with the whites. All right. Okay, mate. Right. And again, you know, we were talking about that beforehand. Look, went to the 1 hour orange line and then the BB band started flipping down and you were trading it down since then. So that one, that one, that one. Yep, that one. Okay. Probably going to go up now because of this, so you could stay away from it and say, oh, I'll wait. Maybe look at the GU. Right, let's watch the GU quickly. Right, you're back on there. Again, one of them hands. You can say, oh, okay, I'll close it. You know, you're not going to lose much if you just close it and then wait for the next setup, you know. There. You know. Right, and you are into after session now, Hans. But you can see, Hans, what I'm saying now, Sarge, about you being... Certainly for Sergeant Pippa, the way he trades, I think this is perfect for him. And it is only HA BB band trading, basically, with momentum, Sarge. So you get your head around this, mate. You'll be fine. Hans, this will give you 40, 50 pips a day, easy, mate. Okay, and I know that's enough for you. So you know, you need to do it. So I'll just have a look at one more recording. Again, it was from this week. I think it was Tuesday. I think this is the one Igor was asking me about. I'm not sure. Right, you know, been going up here. Imagine how many HA BB band trades there were. You know, you've got a turning point, possible turning point here. Once they turn, where's it going? 1 hour orange line. So that's the first trade there. You're not taking that. You're looking for the pullback here to the flip down HA BB band, and then you're going to take it. Okay. I'll let it roll just so it gets a bit better. Right. So now you should be thinking down here. Oof, look at that one on UCAD, guys. I'll let it run on UCAD. Below the line. Probably had a HA yellow as well, but momentum. And look at that. The second move there. Yep, flipped up 15-minute BB band, not far from the 1 hour BB band. Should be down on this now. Momentum, GU. Here, let's go and have a look. Oh, okay. So again, hands, it's one of them. Sarge, close it. Or rely on your stop loss. In my opinion, this is down, right? Because of this and this, and the fact that this is going up. Okay, what I will say about this now is because you're outside the 15-minute here, is it might be a bigger pullback. I would wait for it in the 5-minute road before taking this up again. Some of you are too eager and will take it up from here, and sometimes it'll just go like that. Like here now, you're thinking of taking it up. Sometimes these just drop. All right. Yep, you should be in this here. So you might have been in, got out, but then momentum again, because that's all it is. It's momentum flip. In, let's have a look. Yep, you see, bang, beauty. And again, hands, easy 10 pipper, right? It's got 19 pips, got more. But that was 20 plus pips, and so you definitely would have got a 10 pipper in there, mate. And again, that one won, but it's one of them that can go against you. So it's up to you if you risk that. Right, I take them with a lot of momentum. If that's constantly flashing, I would have taken that. All right, but I prefer them in here, right, or here, or here. Okay. Oh, and again, GJ there, bang. Even though we're not kind of looking at that. Look, just let me point out what I mean about that last point, about this kind of trade here not being in the line. Look at these in here. Winner, winner, winner. This one here struggled because it's just touched the line, and then you would have lost that. And this one here, if it hasn't won there, you would have lost. Okay, because it's not in between here. But the ones that get in here, between these three lines, bang, bang, bang. Okay. Now that, I would think, would, oh yeah, again, yeah, it's momentum here. Take it. You can always get out. That's the thing. It's you don't have to let this come down here and lose for 10 pips, 8 pips, whatever your SL is. You probably would have won as well because of the BB band there. Okay, flipped up. This, guys, right, when you have, just pause it there, right, when you have a conflict here, right, flipped up 15-minute BB band, but this hasn't got to the 1 hour orange line, okay, then the chances are this might just be a bigger bounce. Okay, so basically what I would think will happen here is it'll come up more and it'll take a HA yellow. Or momentum, basically. Usually you get a yellow because you're outside the BB bands. Okay, to take this down again. Okay, but to me, once these kind of things turn like this, I know it's a big news, or something happened here at that time, early in the morning. Once this happens, sometimes they take a while to get going, but my mindset then is down. So, definitely would nailed that one, and I'd be thinking down now. Okay, we clip. Oh God. Oh, look. I know, and the GJ was the same there. Look. UJ again in here. Look at this, guys. This is 5 OL trading using the HA BB bands. Okay, and when you master this, guys, it's very, very profitable. And as I say, Sarge, I think this is the way for you, because you wouldn't have been risking this trade here, Sarge, but you would have nailed that one, and you would have nailed that one. I'm not going to talk about the GJ. You would have nailed that one there, Sarge. That. All right, mate. So, you and Hans, and I know JS is doing this now, and you saw his results last week. Anybody else who's struggling, it's all about direction at the end of the day. You get your direction right, which the 1 hours will tell you, the LTs basically, right? You just trade it until it reaches its destination. Okay, so quickly we'll go through them. Another bigger pullback because you broke this here. Right, so here we go. HA yellow, momentum down. HA yellow, momentum up. Yeah, because correlating, so yeah, probably still gonna go up. Excuse me. Yep, yep, yep. And again, there. So if you didn't get your 10 pips there, guys, and you had to get out, well, you definitely got it there. Same here. Oh, yeah, I remember that. There's some crazy ass news, wasn't there, guys? Some crazy ass news. Right. Flipped up 1 hour BB band. 5 minute yellow. Would like a blue, but again, you know, you look for the flipped HA BB band here. Yeah, yeah, I'll be looking for that now. So there's your pullback, there's your flipped HA BB, and you see this one again, you know, sometimes the first flip has to be the BB band. You know, so I'd be thinking up here now and down here. Yeah, yeah, blues. 5 minute yellow, yeah, down. Okay, we'll just watch this and then we'll call it a day because you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. You know what I'm talking about now. It's not hard. And again, you know, hands. Look at this 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. I think you had that one up there 4-0. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Hands. All 10 papers, and that's just one pair of hands. You know, Sarge, you'd have made mega bucks there, and Darwin, another one, because Darwin, that was well over 20 pips. That one wasn't, it was about 10. That one there was 30 pipper, Darwin. This one here's a 30 pipper Darwin. So, you know, you'd have been looking, and all you look for, Darwin, is the flipped HA BB band as your starting point. 42 pips, Darv, 42, 42, 42, Darwin. And they were all from flipped HA BB bands. Okay, starting point was your 1 hour time frames. Okay, so again, let's just flick through and see some more. Here's another one, another one. Yeah, a bit of a struggle, that one, but it's going now. This one's a bit of a struggle as well. Still think it's up. Oof, Jesus, another one, Darwin. You see, mate? Sarge, you know, hands. Again, flipped BB bands. Flip BB bands, that one would have won. GJ, look at the GJ. UJ even. Oh dear. You know, so anyone that's struggling, guys, you know, this is a really simple thing to do, and it buys you time for your for the setup to evolve, and not only that, right? Um, Look at this one here. What's that? Hey, that's the BT. Pull back, bang. Look at this one here. What's that? The BT. Boom. Pull back, boom. The BT. Boom. Okay. The BT. Boom. The BT. Messy, but still worked. The BT. Pull back, boom. That was it there. Bang. Okay. Again there. The BT. Boom. And on and on. Yeah, you see, guys. So whether you know you look at it BT's way, it's just the same thing. Okay, it's just a different way of looking at it, and BT kind of getting you rather than just to scalp one trade on this move down here. He's saying take one for 12 pips. Right, when that's one, bring your stop loss in on your second trade into break even or into profit, right, and let it ride. Okay. Anyway, you know, we will be watching this video, excuse me, later on this week. I will ask MT to leave it and let BT's run for Monday, Tuesday, and I think Wednesday we'll put this up. But it will be on the site anyway, guys. So if you want to watch it, Hans, you know, Sarge in particular, watch this. You could watch BT's and then watch mine, right? Because they're basically going to say very similar things, just a different way of explaining it. That's all. Okay. So, you know, I will flick again, show you some more. Again, just flipped HA BB bands. That's all it is. Okay. We've got turning points here. Again, you know, get some more down here. Look, bang, on its way to the 1 hour orange line. 1 hour blue's now probably going to turn. There you go. First one. Let it come back. Same here. There's the second move here. Look, off the 1 hour orange line. So that was your first there. Fold back, HA yellow, boom. Gee, didn't get back to, here we go, bang. They don't turn that often, guys, during session, you know. I mean, okay, this is like a full session and after session, but it went down here, it turned once, and it's turning again now there. Okay, and once you work that out and the fact that you can wait for the flipped HABB bands for your trades, then it's going to become second nature, as 5-minute oil trading did for me, as I think JS is finding at the moment now after that great week last week. And I think Magnus did all right last week as well. I'm not sure exactly what Magnus is doing, but you know, if you are struggling, then just look at something very simple like this. MT is using BB band, HABB band flips now. And when was the last time you saw MT lose a day, guys? You know, Hans in particular, you and Sarge, you've got to do this, mate. This is the only way I see that you're going to get rid of that. Oh, I don't know when it's going to turn around. Sarge, I think this is the only way that will help you do that. Okay. Flipped HABB band. Flipped HABB band. Really? Flipped HABB band. At the turn. 15-minute BB band. 1 hour on time. Okay. Quick look. GU there. What would have won? And in after session hands, if you ever get to trade the after session, it's just sometimes they might not give bigger moves, so you might have to trim it down, your expectations down to about 8 pips, 6 or 8 pips. But you'll still win plenty, and you'll notice in after session hands that generally you touch there, get in. Because, I mean, if you've got a 6 pip stop loss with a 6 pip take profit, the 6 pip stop loss will be, well, let's have a look, 18, that's about 22, there's 25, so would have been about here, you know, so nowhere near it. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so that is the flipped HABB bands. You know what the entries are, guys. It's flipped HABB bands plus momentum. It's HA signals on the flipped HABB bands or HA line plus momentum. You can use a standard stop loss, hands, Sarge, or and let it ride, or you can, you know, if you're not sure, you can use momentum in and out. Okay, but just because something looks as though it's turned on you, right, it doesn't change the direction, Hans. What it does do is just say, get out for now and carry on going the same direction when the momentum flips back your way. Okay? Alright, guys. Yeah, I think that'll do. As I say, we've got BT's video this week, so you know, I'll have a word with MT about putting this on Wednesday or something, but I'll see if I can get him to put it on the site. Okay, so you can watch it after you've watched BT's or what have you. All right.